Morning or afternoon. It's about noon. Back in Central Time here, Oklahoma City. Got in last night, yesterday afternoon actually. We came from Palo Duro Canyon State Park. Those of you that saw the earlier video. A lot of fun. Starting to get back into some areas with some green grass, which is nice. My dogs have certainly missed it. We're at a place called Rockwell RV Park, and it's pretty cool. A little dated, but the amenities are there. I'm actually sitting in front of a pool and a hot tub right now. It's 34 degrees outside. It dipped into the 20s overnight. They're under freeze warning, so I'm glad this is indoors. It's comfortable in here. Kids are enjoying it. We saw some old friends last night, our neighbors from Crestview back in Florida. They moved here about a year ago, moved back here. This is where they're from, so it was really good to see them and their family. We had some pizzas last night and kids swam, and it was a good time. We plan on seeing them a handful more times before we leave next Wednesday. We are going to be here. Let's see, we roll out. While we're here, we're probably going to go to if I had to guess, probably the zoo tomorrow. We're going to go, I think, check out the Oklahoma City, the bombing memorial. And then from there, I found a skating rink, which looked pretty cool. So I might take the kids roller skating. And then next week, we're going to take 2 or 3 days to get up to Iowa. Brittany wants to check out something in Kansas, so we'll see how far off route that is. And then, yeah, once we get to Iowa, we'll be there for at least the next couple of years. Looking forward to it. We'll be living at a RV park there for the first probably 2 months before we buy another house. And then, yeah, just kind of get on with our life. I don't know how active I'll be on this channel after that, but Elliot wants to keep it, so yeah, it's pretty cool. It's been nice documenting the adventures. It's hard to believe it's already been 6, going on 7 weeks here since we started this, and the time has certainly flown, but we've had a good time. Took a few weeks to get adjusted. Living in a smaller space. We were actually laying in bed the other night, and we're like, I wonder how many square feet this thing is, and I did the calculations and just on my calculator on my phone, and I'm like, well, it's about half the size of our deck back in Florida. That was a pretty big deck, don't get me wrong, but yeah, just imagine living in something half the size of your deck for almost 2 months, and then some once we get stationary. I'm probably gonna have to winterize, or at least drain all of my water out of all my lines before I go up to Ohio. It is similar weather there, but they are getting cold snaps. And I'd hate to have broken water lines at any point, especially since we need to kind of stay in that for a few months. Plus, we don't want to go take it to an RV shop because, these days, for those of y'all don't know much about RV maintenance, there's usually a good backup to get in. Back when COVID started, everybody bought an RV. And, here we are 2-3 years later, and those RVs are starting to break down. So parts are hard to find, RV shops are hard to get into, so we're hoping not to break anything. I have a list of things on my truck that I need to have looked at when we get there, but it's been a good truck. It's gotten us across the country and almost all the way back, so I'll take it, and yeah, anyway, I'll check in with y'all later. We'll put some shorts up whenever we explore the city, but yeah, just want to let y'all know the update. Oklahoma City is where we're at, and we'll talk to y'all soon. All right, bye.